Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's Wonder with the Wonder of Nature, coming to you today. It is the day before my birthday. It's April 6th. My birthday is tomorrow. I am going to be 33 years old. I'm usually okay with birthdays, but for some reason, this one is, I don't know, it's hitting different. Still can't really articulate the feelings that is coming up at this time. I will say I did get the urge to just pack up and move away, and it hasn't gone away. I still just want to, for some reason, just pack up and move. So we'll see how long that lasts. I'll let y'all know. But today, I wanted to talk about, so this video is going to be, so I know I've talked about before how, one of the things I love about paganism and being on this witchcraft path is that it's very individualistic. It's very much you can, cater it to you and what you enjoy, what you want to do, right? So today, I know I've talked about what I do in my practice, but I have not talked about what I don't do in my practice. Not a lot, at least. I think in random videos, I've hinted at it or just talked about it, for a quick second, but I haven't actually made a video about it. But also, you probably can't see it, but I have on a necklace that my brother's girlfriend got me for my birthday. It's a wolf with a little crescent moon, and I love it. I've been wearing it a lot lately. Because another weird fact about me, I don't really wear jewelry. I do wear necklaces, but I cannot wear them for long periods of time, especially if they're because for some reason they all feel very heavy to me. They feel very, very heavy, and I'm always very much aware that they're around my neck. But this one is the chain is very light. This, pendant, medallion, whatever, is very light, so I forget I'm wearing it. So I really like this one. But back to what I was saying. First off, I just want to give a shout out. I did put this oil on earlier. It is one of the oils from the Witch's Moon box. I wish I could get the Witch's Moon box again, but your girl poor right now. So, things I don't do in my practice. Number 1, astrology. I've tried. You all know, I've tried. It's just not for me. There's so much information, and I know that if I actually sat down and was hey, I'm gonna learn this, I'm gonna do it, I could do it. I just have no, I find it interesting, but not enough to actually devote time to studying it. I just don't. I wish I did, really. I do find it really interesting, and all of my friends find my signs and things very, very interesting, and I've never had someone actually tell me why. So I'm all fire. My sun sign is Aries, my moon is Sagittarius, and my rising is Leo. I'm all fire, but I am the last person to, get fiery. You know what I mean? Aries especially is known for, being hot-headed and, what have you, but I'm the last person to get angry about something. But, I would just love, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should have, pay someone to, fully do out my chart and, tell me. That'd be interesting. So, that's astrology. And, I give kudos to the people who do astrology. They're awesome. Kudos to all of you who do that because it is not for moi. Number 2, I put bones, but what I meant by bones is that like I don't do like so part of like I know some death witches do this, just like certain, like I can't think of any other ones, but I know they're out there. Other witches use bones or carcasses or what have you from animals in their practices. I don't do that. I have used, and I do collect like feathers when I find them, which I mean, but that's not really like technically like a carcass or a bone, but I do collect feathers. And there was one time I found rabbit fur that had been like stuck on a thing. But bones, dead animals, carcasses, what have you, right? I just don't do that. I'm more, like I'm a nature green witch, so I'm more of a, Number 3, the Fae. Number 1, because I do have a healthy respect and a healthy amount of caution when it comes to the Fae. I do not work with them because, number 1, the few times I did try to work with them, nothing really bad happened, but I just got the very real sense of no. So I tried twice. So I've just left the Fae alone, Again, healthy respect for the Fae and anyone who works with the Fae. My bestie, Katie, she will sometimes here and there work with the Fae, and, my hair's doing something weird today. Sorry. She will sometimes work with the Fae, and they just don't like me. And that's fine. Not everyone's going to like you, Number 4, ancestry work. Now, when I say ancestry work, I do mean in the sense of like you are actively, like talking to your ancestors, you're actively, like getting messages, you're actively working with them, right? I have done ancestor work or did ancestor things. Let me show you. So the one time that me and the girls did ancestry work, it is this jar. It was quite a few years ago. See that? I couldn't tell you what's in here. There is rolled up paper. There's a bunch of candle wax, with the candles that we burned that night. I know there's notes that we wrote. There's probably like all kinds of stuff. This was the only time that I like actively did ancestor work. We'll just set you right there. And I was the one who kept it. I've kept it all these years. What am I going to do with it? Your guess is as good as mine. I might actually send it in our group chat and remind them that I have this. Because it sits on my shelf over here, next to all my crystals and my, my witchy books and things like that. And this is probably the first time I've picked it up since I moved here, but before that it was, so this is like the second time I've touched it, and probably since we did this, and I can't remember the year that we did this. It's full too. But maybe I shouldn't have shook it that hard. Okay, next, sacred space. So when I say sacred space, I don't create sacred space. really for myself when I do my ritual work or when I do any like spell casting or anything like that, because I just don't feel the need for it. I do cleanse the area, I cleanse myself, but I do not actually draw a sacred space. Have I before? Yes, but that was that's mainly when we do group activities, and if we feel the need that we need to actually, draw sacred space, of course, we will. But I, on my own, do not. Next, cursing or hexing. I've talked about cursing before. It was a very short, like 5-minute video. I do not curse. Have I had the urge to? No, not really. My friend Katie, she curses. Am I against cursing or hexing? No. Like, if that's what you want to do, then that's what you want to do, and you do you, boo-boo, But I am not one to do cursing. Number one, because it takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of you to do it, and I don't have the spoons for that. I've talked before about not doing like things every day, and if I do things every day, it's very small, simple things. Where I am an empath and I do have, mental illness, anxiety, and things like that. I spend a lot of my time exhausted already from shielding, for like empathy or just dealing, with things on my own that I just don't have the spoons for it. But if you like to curse, then that's you. Go at it, right? Next, I do not recognize or celebrate all the Sabbats. Now, that, I used to. Try, I'll say that, I used to try to, because that was a part of, so my video about tips for beginner witches, when I said, you don't have to, like, do everything or have everything, that, like, Wiccan or, like, people tell you. Sabbats are a part of that, because when I first started getting, like, really into paganism, the Sabbats were, like, a hard and fast, like, we celebrate the Sabbats, we watch, the Wheel of the Year, we do this, we do that, blah, blah, whatever. So I tried to, and when I didn't, or when I forgot, or things were, it made me feel like I wasn't actually doing what I needed to do, which is bullshit, like I've said before. I do Halloween or Samhain, of course. We all, love Halloween or Samhain. And I do like Yule. But of course, like I said, I don't really celebrate them. But so that is just a little short list I came up with. I'm sure there's more, but I couldn't really think of any at the time. If you want to, chime in, let me know what you don't do in your practice, or, if you want to explain to me why I'm all fire and I am the way that I am, you're more than welcome to. I did just want to point out, so my friend Katie said that when she watches my videos, and I'm probably going to point this out, and y'all are going to hate me because you're not going to unsee it. So I have a lot of books, right? And there's, like, below that shelf, there's, like, that one, and then one more shelf, right? Like, I have a lot of books, and they're all pretty much in order. These books right here, right? They are in order, like 1, 2, 3, but the faces on them don't line up, and it drives Katie crazy. And she says that every time she watches a video of mine, that's all she can see are those faces. So I apologize if I have now pointed that out and you won't be able to unsee it. I apologize. Also, there's Twilight. Right there. Beep, beep, Oh shit. Pointing in the camera's hard. Those right there, the Claire books, I'm probably going to get rid of those. She's a trash human being. But yeah, favorite author ever. That whole shelf, and then most of the stacked books on top of that shelf. Also those right there. But yeah, thank you all. That went a weird talk about my books. If you all would like a tour of my 5 bookshelves, then let me know. I'll do a video and do a tour of my bookshelves. But thank you for stopping by. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful night. I hope you like this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, whatever you want to do. But I will see you next time. Blessings and growth. I'll see you later.